class. Number one, very important action that we learned is life's biggest test is about self-control, controlling our nafs, especially when no one is looking and no one is around, because shaitan wants us to cross the limits and be astray. And he starts by leading us towards something, then he arouses our desire, and once we start acting on our desires and start following him, then he starts to own us and he instructs us to do. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, whosoever takes shaitan as his friend, obviously he will be far away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and these are the people who will be thrown into hellfire, versus those people who follow the guidance. They are on the right path, they are the ones who will be taken to paradise. We should pray for this world and hereafter. We learned an amazing short dua. It's a very concise dua. Please try to memorize it. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Oh Allah, grant us the best in this world, the best in the hereafter, and save us from hellfire. This you will find it in Surah Baqarah, ayah number 201. If you haven't memorized it, please memorize it and try to repeat it as many times as possible, because it cannot be that we only ask for this dunya, and it cannot also be that we only ask for akhirah and this dunya. Fine, I will just go through this life. No, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is teaching us that you can ask. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the owner of everything. Ask for this dunya, ask for akhirah, and the best of both, and try to save yourself and pray to be saved from hellfire. Finally, the last section that we learned today, believers are custodians of justice. We have to be always fair in all matters. We have to make the right decision, we have to be honest, we have to get the right testimony, even if it goes against ourselves, our parents, our closest relatives. We have to be always custodians of justice. Those people who believe are custodians of justice. Then we got the entire definition of those people who believe. As well as we should not come under pressure. If a person is wealthy or if a person is powerful, then we will be quiet, or we won't be saying the right thing. Okay, sir, what do you want me to say? And you just repeat, So we learned it clearly that everybody is equal. The powerful, the less powerful, the rich or the poor, both of them are similar in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They only get closer by the taqwa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the fear and love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the acts that they do related to Islam and to get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Those are important. Their wealth and their status and their social status or whatever is not important. Everyone is equal in justice. All of us in any capacity. Even if you are playing with someone amongst friends, if you have to be just. Don't take one side. Don't try to favor someone without even thinking who's right and who's wrong. Use your brains and use your hearts, and then make a decision and then support someone who's on the right path. That's about being custodians of justice. So these were the 3 actions from today. Are there any questions, anything before